to add some swamp. Sure. And yeah. Lots of background sound tonight for your long chat. Turn that one down a bit. Turn that one down a bit. What's an Alcor's beard?
I like that Chad has the whip.
Betty. It's still his whip, yeah. I thought that was pretty funny,
He
actually.
took it from Frid.
I prompted Dan to have it, but I gave it to you. The fucking
I like
AI.
that. I like that Dan looks like Woody, straight from Toy Story, but like,
Yeah, he does.
like an Indiana Jones Woody.
It's like a multiverse Woody. He's like the Indiana Jones Woody.
He is, except
There is an
Chad has
actor I
the whip.
know that he reminds me of pretty. Oh, trying to think. Gregory Peck. He reminds me of Gregory Peck when he was older.
Dope. Dope.
Okay. Everyone can zoom into the northwestern corner. I'm gonna just assume that the dead have been taken care of and everyone's over their emotions, and
We got our heads, and can we recover arrows? I meant to say last game.
yeah, recover any projectiles fired. You can recover 50% of them.
Yeah, that's what I have.
But at this point, you guys are formed up around the fire as it's listed, kind of just chatting about what the plan is and who's going to do what and who's going to go where. Yeah, the claws, the remaining members of the claws that catch, I made a new handout for you guys. Do you see the new handout there? The claws that catch.
Yes, I did see that.
You stumbled across, rather saved a group of adventurers deep in the jungles of Chult. As a reward for saving them, they gave you valuable information that your party, soon to be named by the DM if you don't come up with your own name, is being stalked by the Flaming Fist not so far away. The remaining members of the claws, are supposed to say as follows: Varus, half elf / half tree, druid, very quiet, possibly the group's leader. Scrag, full orc swashbuckler rogue, very blunt, not too smart. And Arit, lizard folk, snake sorceress, socially unaware, seems mystical. Can you work together? Are the claws a liability? So yeah, they gave you the information that they saw the Flaming Fist downriver at the big waterfall portage area. And Azaka, once she finds out that Talon is wanted by the Flaming Fist, she becomes very reluctant to stay with you guys and to be seen with you guys. However, she won't turn you into the Flaming Fist. But she's not going to stop the Flaming Fist from apprehending you. She is still willing to take you deeper into the jungle and show you somewhere, or show you a location that you want to know off of her map onto yours. She's not willing to travel back to the Flaming Fist with you. If she's going to go to the Flaming Fist with you, it's going to be Talon bound on ropes and being led to the Flaming Fist by Azaka. Because Azaka is in good standing with the Flaming Fist. She needs to be in good standing with the Flaming Fist. And if they figure out that she's working with a fugitive, they're going to blacklist her. And that's not okay. So that's where Azaka kind of stands. So now, Chad, yeah, I'll open up the floor to you. And you guys can have your discussions.
Okay. Chad would like to first open up to the group that just joined us. So I'll be asking Arit. What's her name? Aryte.
Yeah, Arit.
Yep. Arit. Where did you come from? What brings you here? Why did you stumble upon us?
Arit looks over at Scrag, and Scrag says, "You'll have to forgive her. She's not much of a chatterbox. Are you looking for her personal story or the story of the claws?"
The story of the claws, of course. I assume that she's the one in charge, but that could just be me.
Varys runs the show. Unfortunately, Arit and Varys, few words come out of their mouths.
All right. Well, then tell me where you came from. Why are you here?
We're seeking our fortune here in these jungles, just like you, I suppose. So
Very well.
We was on our way in, looking for ancient relics, stuff like that. Unfortunately, now we lost our 2 tanks. It kind of throws a wrench in our plan.
Indeed. Timora unfortunately did not bless these comrades of ours. I'm thinking. Anybody else chime in? I'm catching up here.
But we're not too sure if we're gonna keep heading in, or maybe you have some kind of work we can do for you.
There's plenty of work. We're trying to figure out ourselves. We are obviously wanted men. This is no surprise.
Well, we were thinking of doing a diversion.
Yes, our group indeed.
Sending
We are being tracked. What can be done about this? Can you potentially help us steer the other direction of the Flaming Fist?
Is yous asking me to make battle plans? I'm not too bright, mate.
Not battle plans, just leading the Flaming Fist in a certain direction that is not the one we're going. So we were thinking that maybe you could direct them to the Monkey Bridge. And then we would be able to go back down the river.
So you lot want us to find the fist, tell them you've gone to the Monkey Bridge? Where's the Monkey Bridge?
Oh, Azaka knows where it is. More like you go back to the port, and we follow behind you at a discreet distance. You're just going back to the port the way that you came, and then if the Flaming Fist asks you if you've seen us, you just say you might have seen some people that of our description going towards the Monkey Bridge, which is into the jungle, towards the bird fortress. And then that's all you really need to do. And we could also escort you all the way back to the port because, I mean, you're missing your tanks, right?
You can see Varys kind of looks to Arit and like cocks an eyebrow, and slowly and calmly looks back towards you. And she does speak very softly and quietly. It sounds like her breath, a very breathy whisper-like voice, and she says, "And why would the claws help you with this?"
A little bit of gold wouldn't hurt, would it?
And protection in the jungle.
Indeed.
Varys nods when you say gold. Scrag says, "I'll do just about anything for gold. So you want us to go back downriver and tell them lot that you lot went to the Monkey Bridge, and then you want us to go home?"
It's as easy as that.
I'm so dumb after all.
Sounds easy. And how much gold is that gonna cost us? Cost us? I'm confused.
Chad starts kind of rummaging through his pockets and he pulls out a satchel, like a little pocket. Let's say
then-
20 gold to get you and your crew to divert this flaming fist.
If you think we came into the jungle for a measly 20 gold, you're crazy.
How much do you want as a price?
I think we settle for no less than 150 gold per person. That's That's
Person?
200 gold pieces total.
That's
That's me?
astronomical.
Yeah, Chad starts laughing hysterically. 200 gold a person. Are you joking?
No, I said 150
Total.
gold per person, totaling 200 gold.
That is
One,
too much.
he starts counting fingers. One.
Your math doesn't
Two.
add up.
Yeah.
Gage is like throwing his hands up in the air, quiet.
450. Oh, okay, 200. I said 200 is the deal.
Let's say
Doing
50
this-
gold a
Good
person.
enough.
We need to bargain here. We need to
50 gold a
barter.
person, so 100 total, perhaps.
I don't think so. That's not enough. We lost 2 friends.
And yet your lives are still alive.
We saved your lives. You could have
Yeah,
been dead.
What else you got in them bags over there? And
None of your business.
you lot,
We'll let you know what you need.
you lot have a map with a location of this monkey bridge on it?
Azaka can tell you where it is.
Azaka looks at you like with a "oh can I" look and shakes her head. No fucking way.
Okay. Well, did she not point it out on the map yet? I don't think she did.
She didn't. She said as her payment to you guys, she can take you to the monkey bridge, but unless these guys are part of your crew, she ain't fucking taking them there.
Yeah.
Oh no, but we just need to know the location. Is she okay putting it on the map?
If that's the one location you guys want, yeah, then she'll
It's
put
up
it
to
on
the
your map.
party. I vote yay. And do you guys want to choose that or choose something else?
Is there anywhere else in particular we don't know that we need to know in the past that we need to find out first?
With the
So
monkey bridges,
Azaka said she will take you to and mark on your map
Oh, she'll do both.
Ataz Mwahahaha, which is the monkey bridge.
Uh,
Or she will take you to and mark on your map Dung Lung Rung, which is the Frogman City. Or she will guide you back to port and mark what did I say? Omu? No, what did I say?
Omamu.
yeah, Mom.
Let me pull up your map here. I'll put you guys
is
back
that
to
the
the map.
abandoned place?
We already kind of have an idea of where that one is.
She will guide you to Oralunga. So you know where Mbala is, and you've heard a rumor that Oralunga is west of Mbala, but she knows where Oralunga is, and she can mark it on your map. So
Yeah, but we have
again,
a good guess for it, right?
yeah. So
I feel
again,
like
she'll show you where Oralunga is and guide you back to port. But if she's guiding you back to port now, it means you're probably going to meet the Flaming Fist, and she is going to turn Talon into the Flaming Fist because she has to keep her reputation with them spotless.
right.
Or she will
Okay.
guide you to Dung Grung Lung and mark it on your map, which is the Frogman City. Or she will guide you to Ataz Mahaha, which is the Monkey Bridge, which is the most direct route to Kir Sabal, where the bird people live.
I think we do the Ataz Mahaha.
Yeah, I'm down with that as well.
Okay.
The bird people.
That's 3 votes. Anybody
Yeah.
else?
And what? Sorry, which one did you want, Francine?
That's the one, like, if
That's
we're
what
gonna
you
do the
want?
diversion. And it's good to have anyway, because we might want to return to Kir Sabal at some point anyway.
We already know where Kirsabal is, but knowing
I
how to
mean-
get there might be the best course of action, right? Like if it's
That's what I mean, yeah.
yeah.
The way there. We already know where the Crystals.
Okay.
so
So
a
we
Taz Mahaha is 4 days straight through jungle, which means your canoes and anything that you can't carry on your backs stay
yeah.
here.
That's where we want her to mark. We don't want her. We want her to
Yeah.
mark there and then take us back to port. I think is that what it is?
Yeah,
We're trying
and
to make
we
we're trying to make a distraction for the guard, for the Flaming Fist, for them to return to port as well.
If we go back to
The I-
port, we're running into the flaming fist, though.
the
I
idea
mean,
is to avoid interacting with the flaming fist at all.
So we tell them
we get them into
we
the
went
jungle.
west. We just
We
went
get the
directly
claws
west.
to tell them
Isn't
that.
that what? Yeah, isn't that what Green Gate was trying to suggest, to get the claws to go to the port, I guess, and say, "Hey, look, we found these group of people, and if you're looking for them, they went that way." And then hopefully the
Yeah.
Flaming Fist will go that way. So then while we're making our way to port, the Flaming Fist are going west. We're going east to do
Yeah.
whatever in port, and then go to this Tasmaha. Is that right?
No.
Oh.
So we would be following behind the claws that catch. The claws that
Oh.
catch would meet up with the flaming fist. The flaming fist would ask them if they had seen anything. Most likely, they don't even need to broach the subject to them first. They could probably
Yeah.
just wait for them to ask. They'll tell them, "Oh yeah, we think we saw some people go in the direction of the jungle." Meanwhile, we're behind and we wait for the flaming fist to pass us.
I
if
think
they're
our
even in-
excuse will be for coming out of the jungle. We got our ass kicked. We lost 2 of our members. We had to head back.
Yeah, so very plausible.
Now, while we're in port, if we go that route, while we're in port, are we going in and out like as fast as we can? What are we doing in port?
We're not going to port.
Well, fella,
Um,
it sort of sounds like Port 9 Ranzaru is a no-fly zone for you, fella. I don't think you're going back in there until we deal with this whole Flaming Fist thing. It might, you know what? It might just be best to take the Flaming Fist on right away. You know, like go deal with it, speak to Lyara, see if we can work something out between them, just to get them off the hook. We're gonna have to deal with this sooner or later.
Is there any benefit for me turning myself in and then coming from you afterwards?
If we
Instead
could
of
win
trying
over
to fight?
Lyara and show her that we're on her side, that might be an option for sure. You know, play ball, don't resist.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of go with what they say and work with them. You know, if we can
I
convince
agree.
them that we're on their side, that
Yeah.
you know, like I hate to be that guy, but
No,
it
no.
sort of
I
sounds
was
like
thinking
we've.
about what to do
Go
too.
ahead.
Like, if I turn myself in, will that benefit us for some reason or somehow?
I think if we're gonna do it, we do it as a front, like as a solid unit, and say, okay, here, this is why we were there. This is what we were doing, and this is what we've come out of it. We've got your device. We kind of did you a favor. You
Yeah.
know, we stopped the, you know, who was doing it was the Emerald Enclave, but I don't think we divulged that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there might be some credence in that. That's all I'm saying. As
Yeah.
far as making a plan of what we want to do, I think we got to pick something to stick with it here.
Because no matter what, if I don't turn myself in at some point, they're just going to keep following us or keep looking for me, right?
Well, the Flaming Fist seem to rule
Yeah.
these parts here, so we're gonna have to deal with it sooner or later. Is all I'm saying.
Yep.
Well, I don't
We
know
have
about
to.
that. I think maybe the Flaming Fist ruled port, but I think how many of us there is here? 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Right, my count's 12 of us. I think it was something like 15 of them coming up river. If we maybe
I look at the
combine our
I look at the scholar, and are his numbers correct? Like, what are we talking here? He's already proven ain't good at numbers.
Don't cut me off, you swamp rat.
Yeah, it's rich coming from you there, Longtooth.
I
My
have
teeth
the
is-
numbers. Where did it?
My teeth is none of your flipping business. Back to what I was saying. I think if we took even cuts of your treasure as one big group, everything that you got over there, and we split what the Flaming Fist has, we set a trap for those bastards and kill them all.
He's actually right about there's 15 men, that including it's 14 men fully armed plus
And
one
one dino.
raptor led a raptor led by a veteran blessed by an acolyte and a scout.
Varus nods.
Right. Well,
The-
you know, if you're suggesting that we kill some flaming fist, I mean, Fred just kind of spits on the ground, but he doesn't look displeased.
Azaka says, I'll have no part in that.
Sort of suspected as
So we're
much.
down one. So we're down one already.
Have we become murderers? We don't have physical proof yet the Flaming Fists are corrupt.
I believe that we can circumvent the Flaming Fist and avoid any consequences. Throwing ourselves into their good graces, if they have any, that is mighty foolish, and killing them all is also foolish because it will just make it harder for us to get anywhere on this island.
Not to mention, one of them works for them. It's in our party.
I think that we should respect Azaka's wishes, which is why, with a diversion, Azaka need not interact with the Flaming Fist, and nor do we.
This is tomfoolery. Why don't we do something that doesn't put us in more danger? We've barely survived it this far in the jungle.
Well, I agree. We got to go back to port. We got to figure out a way to make that happen. If a diversion's the way to go, I don't see why diverting these guys and then running to port where they all work and operate out of is any better. Like, do we have a plan for Mr. Purple Cape over there?
Varus starts to speak. She says, excuse me, but my friend Scrag may have a point. It may be possible to buy out, shall we say, bond for Mr. Talon. Perhaps if you've gathered enough loot and offer it as tribute, they will forgive his grievances.
Anybody's
As-
negotiating that
what
deal.
was
It's
the
Mr.
what
Burning
was the
Fire
last
Flames
item?
over there.
What was like the last nice item that we picked up in the last encounter?
The ghoul heads?
Azaka's
The
map.
gems?
Or Azaka's map.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
gem.
gems. I've got. I can put it in chat there.
Yeah, thank you.
I think Gage added the gem that he had to the party. Let me just see. Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
So we have gems we can offer them, which might be easier than just giving them gold.
So Chad reaches into the bag and pulls out the orange carnelian. And he says, This item has been seen from everywhere. Everyone knows of this precious gem. And he kind of holds it up in the air as it glimmers in the sunlight. I have never seen anything like it. And he's trying to make it feel as if it's worth way the fuck more than what it is. And he's trying to make it seem like it's absolutely epic and premium in its nature. To make it sound like it's worth more.
It's like flinting the fire. It catches like the flint licks of the fire and like dances in the light, orange light accentuating its color. And you can see Scrag's eyes are like narrowed in on it as you're speaking.
The stories of this gem are faint, yet they speak of it. And its ghostly nature, its spirit still spins within the light, and he's just rambling. He's just kind of talking about it, but still trying to capture the attention. And he wants to say, "This could be yours if you help us. Divert our friends, the Flaming Fist. We're not ready for them yet." And he kind of offers it out, and he's just,
All right.
Yep.
You can make a bluff.
Yep, he's totally bluffing. So what is that, a
Okay.
persuasion?
Possibly. Let me pull up your sheet.
Can I
here.
assist him?
No. I mean, you actually, yeah, you could pipe in and be like, start telling one of the stories on it or whatever.
The great
Uh,
gem of Deepu Kaku.
It's deception, Chad.
Deception, that is true.
Yep.
Yep.
We found it at the very highest point of what did he say?
I don't know, spirits and
Can I
stuff
just say
inside it.
the
He's
truth?
talking out
It's
his
not-
ass. You can add whatever the hell you want to it.
We found it at the very pinnacle of Firefingers. We killed many terrafolk to reach it. It's one of the
Firefinger? What in the hell is Firefinger?
It's
The
a
greatest
great
tower of the land. Have you not seen it? It is magnificent.
Right. You think you can mark it on my map where it is?
Chad
Yes, we
kind of
can.
Chad kind of leans over and just like gestures in a general direction, but not in the exact location.
So Gage is like, come on, this can be payment. This can be payment.
All right. He puts it in the direct spot. He looks over at Green Gage and gives a nod, and then takes his marker and kind of circles the area. His not his marker, his charcoal. His charcoal from the fire.
All right, and you're just marking
Where
the
the
mark
tower
on the
is.
map
Yep.
from your memory, or are you using your map for reference?
Gage peeks at the map and then takes Chad's finger and pushes it to the side of the more accurate location.
Okay.
Awkward.
Ah, yes, over here. It was over in this direction. And he kind of like gives it a nice little circle. It is the grandest tower you will ever see. This is a treasure like no other.
Okay. They're yeah.
So Scrag says, "Deal." He like hastily rolls up his map and jams it in his pocket. It's a shitty map. He puts his hand flat to take the carnelian.
Nice. All right, we can remove that from our bag then.
You don't want me to do a deception roll? Okay.
No, Scrag failed pretty bad. Says, that's gonna cover me. My friends, they probably want your gold.
No,
How do you-
I think we'll just pay for you.
You'd be thinking wrong, mate. The claws go together.
And you're dealing for them separate, though. That don't make no sense.
You've got your treasure. This is what you wanted. We've rescued your lives. Lead them in a different direction.
I'd be able to provide you something, one more thing, and Gage, let me see what, I think he had the blue azurite, but I'm not 100% sure. It was
Okay.
one of those.
You got something a little while back. I remember that.
This stone, would it be able to provide the rest of your services? And we already provide you a very lucrative location as well.
Looks like you guys got quite a hoard over there. Maybe a stone each? How's that? 3 stones.
It's mostly camp supplies.
Mostly
It
copper
takes a
for
lot.
sure.
I'm assuming we don't have the stash of stuff just out in the open for them to see.
Nope. You got like bags, whatever bags you're carrying them in by your canoes or
Can I
whatever.
roll a
There's
deception on
goblin
that?
head? Or there's the heads, right?
Yeah, they're not interested in the heads.
No. I'm just saying.
It's mostly food, water supplies for our survival out here. We've been out here a long time. Azaka can
Rain
attest to that.
catchers.
Well, I'm telling you right now, this stone belongs to me, not my friends.
The
My
stone
friend-
is yours, friend.
My friends expect payment.
We gave a location. That should be plenty of payment for one person, and the stone can pay for the other.
Location of a ransacked place. You just told me you cleared the fucking thing out.
I don't know how ransacked it was. There are many different winding.
Listen,
Parts
you want
of the
our help
tower.
or not?
Friends, we want your help. But listen, we can only do so much. We did rescue your lives. We are giving you treasure, and we are giving you a point of interest. We haven't cleared the entire tower. We only made it about halfway. We don't know what lies at the top. And he's totally talking out of his ass right now.
We also saved your life. If you had have continued back down the river, your friends would have been captured. We didn't have to tell you.
Saved our lives. You just about killed us. You brought about 17 goddamn
We were
ghouls to our
fine
camp.
until you brought the dead upon us.
That debt has been paid. And I
Agreed.
saved one of your own.
The debt has been paid.
But a new venture's a new price. And I don't think we're gonna get to one here.
Can
I'd
Chad
be-
totally bluff and be like, fine, give the stone back, no deal, and see like what happens?
Sure.
Give the stone back, the treasure is not yours. You can carry on. And he'd like to bluff on.
Okay.
So do you want me to roll? What do I do? What do
Deception.
I do? Deception?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't like that.
Uh-oh. Delay. I hate the delay when he says that. Oh, no.
Hold on.
Okay.
Did not come through?
Has it come through on my side?
Sometimes
mine either.
if you go back to the screen with the D&D Beyond, sometimes it just
Yeah, you gotta let the dice roll out fully.
freezes. I do that all the time.
Well, it was a
See
7,
Patrick's-
so
I see
technically I
Pat's roll,
lost
but I
the
don't
roll,
see your
to be
roll.
honest.
Or I didn't hear that.
Oh, it's okay. It was a 7. It was not good.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Says you want it back. Says, I'll give it back. Or we can do it how my people do it, and I'll fucking fight you for it.
A fight. This is interesting. Now the stakes have been raised.
I love it. I love it. Fred has a grin on his face. Yeah.
Chad's also hurting though. You can see like he's battered and bruised. He's not doing super hot.
Talon's walking back.
Have
because he
we
doesn't
all
wanna fight.
have we had an opportunity to heal or do any of that, or like
No, not at all.
is this directly after?
This is
Yeah.
this is like moments after.
Because Buddy was getting beat on. I could fucking fuck this guy up.
He's hurting too, yeah. He's
Yeah,
hurting
I
too,
I'll kill him in one turn.
I have
Like,
full health.
Likely, yeah. I'm certain in a fight that we would be able to. If you used your lay on hands yet?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
did.
Okay. I was gonna say if you haven't used your lay on hands yet, you win.
You want it back or you want to fight for it?
Very well. We'll pick a fighter. He like opens his arms. Friends, who shall fight this man for our victory here? To
No,
lead
no,
this
no,
way.
pretty boy. It's me against you.
Yes, fuck you, Chad. Pretty
Do
boy,
it.
you
Do
flatter me.
it.
This has nothing to do with their deal or arrangement. I can give you the stone back, or we can fight for it. We're not working for you if this is the only payment you're offering. But I want the fucking stone.
Well, if I win, would you say you'd help us?
Whoever yields first.
Would you give us the time of day, knowing that we saved your lives and you will assist us in this adventure? We could potentially promise reward in return at the end. Could meet you back at port, but now is not the time. We have not gone to a treasure yet. We still have much to loot.
Again, I propose a union. Equal partnership, equal payment for equal share of the burden. We work together, we can accomplish more.
Chad looks around his group to look for He kind of like pokes at the with his eyes at the bag of loot and question to the crew.
I insight, but it sucks.
What are you trying to insight?
Her
I'm trying to
intentions.
insight if we should give more.
I'm trying to
I
insight
do
her.
want to. That's actually a really good idea. I want to do an insight too because that could be manipulation.
Okay, back to Corey. Corey, what are you inciting?
Her intentions, if she's actually trying to be legit, be fair, split things down the middle type thing.
Being as you know that she's a druid with Circle of the Land, and she's pretty much made of trees, and honesty runs within her veins. You would trust what she says,
Okay.
especially with her party numbers being dropped by 40%. It would make sense for them to try and band together with you,
Yeah.
for equal payments.
Okay.
We haven't discussed the quest we have with Hugh, and we do need more men for it. And they seem pretty capable.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Making allies is better than making enemies. So let's if we do that, then maybe we can have them watch over Talon outside of the city while we go in the city and set up with Hugh and stuff, and then we can come back.
Yeah, we could have people like
It'll be
somebody
fine
out
too
with
if you guys leave
talent.
the stuff back here. I can look after the stuff. You guys
Yeah,
just
that's
go
a good
go back.
idea.
How about
Yeah.
that? Leave everything here. Take your bare minimum. Maybe you guys can move faster. Go in and do what you got to do. Come back, or I can
Right.
meet you on the.
I don't
that
mind.
direction.
I don't mind staying out in the jungle either if I have to. I would, I'd like the city, but if it makes the most sense to have a ranger out in the jungle, like this is my favorite terrain, so there'll be benefits that stay with that. We got to get Azaka back. We got to get Hugh sorted. So if we make allies with these guys and then maybe figure out a way to just like
Then I'm
stroll
not
right
by
on
myself
through. Yeah.
in the jungle, or we're not sending.
A party can go back and a party can stay
Yes,
out.
I do have a
that works.
suggestion. Gage has composed a song for the Hugh expedition, and he could play it for the claws that catch, and see if they set like the sound of that quest, and they can come with us, promising them like they've already.
Yeah.
I wish we could share the gems, but we can't.
Why don't we split the loot with these guys? Because we do have a good chunk. We'll split the loot with them. We'll use them to get back and kind of reset our timers on the Hue thing. What's our next step in the jungle? How are we approaching the jungle? The next step is that Hugh's way? Because if it is Hugh's way, then we can't really take these funds. But we also do need to hire people.
Well, Hugh is probably. We might be able to manipulate him because he's mentally unstable. I know that sounds mean,
He's a
but
little crazy.
he's crazy. So it might not be hard between me and Chad to be able to use our charisma to deceive him.
That's really fucked up, Francine.
That is.
You do what you have to survive, man. I want to go save my grandma, okay?
Basically, Varus is offering a partnership, equal shares of loot, equal partnership. Whether you guys want to join the clause officially, or you want to make a new group name, or whatever, or you want to stay individual but be working together, she's proposing equal shares, equal partnership.
Right. Is everyone down for equal partnership?
I'm down for
Like,
it,
honestly.
but I don't think they should get 50% because there are only 3 people.
I think we can. I think we can bluff our
6.
way into like.
No, they would get their
30%.
1/8 or whatever it is, right?
They would get a
As a
third.
group.
Yeah, there would be
They didn't
8 of you
earn the
total,
gold.
so it would be 1/8 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We still have to sell a lot of things too, so like they probably want assurance right now. In
Just give them a
case
couple
we
things
like,
to hold on to.
yeah, because we could just bugger off and leave them, right? So they're probably thinking they want
So
upfront honey.
if we do 1/8 each, and then how are we gonna send a group back without Talon and leave a group in the jungle, or are we all gonna go back? Are we using them to create a distraction? I mean, what's the likelihood that the Flaming Fist A falls for it, and B it takes immediate action? And What's to say they don't finish their task of maybe going to the end of the river and checking?
We can cover our
Well-
tracks to like a certain extent too. We can try to do our best to cover where we're going. But I think while we're out here, for us to come back this direction is going to be a nightmare if that's going to happen. So we should take advantage of what we can and then go back.
We've got 5 days of supplies left, and it takes 3 to get back to port. So if it takes 3 to get back to port, and we start heading there now, that leaves us 2 days of maybe like pulling the boats off to the side and hiding or whatever, and waiting for them to pass or whatever the plan is. I think the plan does have to be we got to go back to port. Is
Yeah,
that
just like the if you guys are worried that the claws that catch wouldn't be convincing and giving a diversion, I was thinking maybe Gage could go in
aren't you
and
wanted to?
yeah, I don't know if the disguise spell is great because they could do a check and see through it. But if I take the actor feat, which I've been on the fence about taking mobile or the actor feat, because of the actor feat, I'm more charismatic and I can like pretend to be somebody else. So there's that. For deception.
Listen. Really, if we're coming together as a union, really, I think you're overthinking this. That lot down there is a bunch of wimpy skimpies. I think we can stomp them into the ground. No one should take one of the claws that catch into jail, especially that stud of a man in the purple over there. Let's fucking stomp those boys.
I mean,
No one would even know it was us. The bones would be picked apart in a day in the jungle out here.
I think you're forgetting that one of them who works for them is right beside us. As I look at Azaka.
Well, if she don't like it, she can fuck off.
Zaka is our ally, and we will stand by what she wants.
Talon's your ally too, but you're gonna let the Flaming Fist bully him?
No, I don't intend to have them go near him at all.
Well, maybe he should intend to speak for himself.
I
What do
think
you feel, Talon? You want
I
to
think-
smash these pansies?
and I'm gonna look.
No,
at
I don't
Gage
think we
when
need a
say
fight.
this. Go ahead.
No, I just said we don't need a fight. I stand by Azaka. We will not fight. We'll have to figure something out. We fought enough. We can't fight right now.
No
Yeah.
dead men.
Diversion should be simple. I don't think it's worth the risk, especially when they have a dinosaur. They could wipe our party.
Talon, were they able to identify you? Did they remove your mask while you were locked up?
Say that again.
When you were locked up, were the Flaming Fist able to identify you? Know what you look like underneath that thing?
I haven't taken off my mask. No.
What if we put one of their dead friends here, part of the claws, put your mask and clothing on them and hand in your dead body? You take their clothes and say you're part of the claws.
There are quite a lot of ghouls here that could be perceived as a potential dead man.
I gotta keep my mask. Everything but my mask we can take.
If that's the case, then perhaps we confront them head on.
Can we?
Share some loot and tell them that the man is dead.
Can we replicate the mask?
We can replicate the mask.
Then you can keep yours, and we'll put the replication one on the dead body, and we'll carry
You
it
can
right
have my
to.
clothes.
We'll carry them out. Problem is, if they see you and you're still wearing that mask, they're gonna know we're up to something.
Friends,
We need to resolve this issue.
Sure
do we
do.
It needs to
officially
be
have
head
a-
on.
do we officially have a union between the Claws That Catch and your group? Yes or no?
We will share our loot with you. Indeed.
I vote yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we
Yeah.
have an agreement. Let us drink together.
She says,
Arit?
Arit kind of waves her long fingers and appearing in front of her from nothingness takes on a solid form of a large clay jug. The clay jug appears to have something sloshing around inside of it. Arit stands up and glides around the fireplace circle, beckoning for each of you to take out your drinking apparatuses. And
Nice.
she fills your mugs with some type of red wine created of what you would assume to be local berries, and
Nice.
beckons that you all have a drink together to celebrate the union.
I'm gonna pretend to drink. Throw it at the side.
No problem. All of them take good, solid mouthfuls, and Varus says,
Cheers to our new union.
and takes a swig.
We will act in your favor. Just let us know what you must do and guarantee our share of the loot.
So basically, what I just did is the Claws That Catch are waiting for your instructions at the moment. So you guys can formulate whatever plan you want, and they will not involve themselves.
All right. So, are we splitting up, or are we doing this all head on? What's the plan? Let's just decide at one thing at a time here. Otherwise, we're just gonna talk in circles all night.
I'll let Talon choose
Yeah.
because it's his fate.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Oh, it's a diversion.
All right, diversion. So, are we splitting the party up and keeping people in the jungle, or are we all going?
I suggest that our party stays behind and the Claws That Catch go forward. I would go myself, but I might bring on more suspicion if a
Yeah,
spell fails.
Tend to agree, but only problem with that is that Longtooth over there. He'll be likely doing the talking for the party, and I ain't see that being very good.
You wish me to do the talking? I mean,
I
don't
think
think they're looking for me.
I think Pretty Boy over there might as well go. No.
Oh,
He does,
shucks.
he does a little hair flip.
Saying
Me?
I'm not pretty.
What's that noise that Rock makes every time he looks and raises his eyes? Charisma.
I shall go if I need to speak to these men. Divert them along the way, but where do I send them? West?
The Monkey Bridge.
The Monkey Bridge.
Azaka,
Yes, friend.
would you do us this favor of marking on our map where the Monkey Bridge lies?
I'll mark that monkey bridge, but I won't be seen near the Flaming Fist with you. If you intend to head to the Flaming Fist in the morning, or around them, or near them in any way, I'll make my leave into the jungle and find my mate.
If we were to hold back and wait until Chad sends them on their way, would you stay with us?
If you leave without me and I get captured, that could be the end.
If the Flaming Fist is nearby me when I am around you, I'm obligated to ensure that they get what they need. I do work for them. If I don't do that around them, I'll likely lose my commission from them. I'm happy to stay, but sorry, my Jamaican's turning into fucking French.
That's okay.
I'm happy to stay, but yeah, if the fist come around, then she's gonna have to play by the law. That's
So
all.
then, why doesn't half the party stay right here? The other
I was
half
about to say,
go
stay nearby.
up, and we'll just chill here. We'll wait for you guys to come. Maybe we'll move a day behind you guys. Gives you 24 hours to like make things happen. Does that make sense?
Probably half a day might be better.
Half a day, yeah, I guess. Leave half a day later. And then let's say maybe 2 days in or 3 days in, she can go find her mate, and we'll just do our best to make it back. I've got some ranger abilities that mean that we like, so we won't be able to get lost.
Right.
Like I can get us back to port, no problem.
So what I'm hearing is you guys want to send the Claws and Chad ahead. Is that what I'm
I thought
hearing?
the claws are staying behind.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought the
want me-
Claws and Chad were going ahead, and
Oh,
then
sorry.
Alcor, Talon, Gage, myself, and Azaka are leaving a half a day later. Is that?
Oh,
I think that's what we just discussed.
I mean, I could go help Chad if he doesn't want to be alone with the new party.
I think we could stage a like an ambush or something that makes it feel like
I
there's a
mean,
reason.
yeah. Well, they just passed through the group with 5 of them, and now there's only 3 of them. You know.
I mean, Gage
we
can
could-
follow behind and
I under-
stay in stealth.
I see what you're saying too, Chad. You're saying like, why are you coming back?
Why? Well, yeah. Why am I showing up?
Why is Chad
am I
showing up
popping
all
in?
on his own? What happened to the rest of
Persuade
us?
them.
Yeah,
oh.
that's
So-
fair. We gotta pick something though and move this along. We've been on this topic for over an hour now. I'm a little burnt
Yeah,
out on
I
it,
don't
I'll be
mind
honest.
going with Chad for assistance and maybe using disguise self and then going into stealth and at a distance, like making sure that Chad and the party is okay, and if things get ugly I can join in.
I'm okay with that if you're okay with that.
Try to, yeah. There's just no guarantee that I'm gonna get free. Like that doesn't
Well,
totally 100% just be captured, and
Then they're not gonna just take him. Yeah.
so the other option really is to
Right,
go in there
then
with a big
we-
fight.
Oh, no, we just send the Claws of Catch to try to do it, and we trust that Longtooth over here has the words to get us through.
we were
okay.
ambushed
Are
by
any of
crab
them-
people.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, is a
Maybe we can bring his cloak, Talon's cloak, back and be like, we found this, you know,
Oh, yeah.
about a mile up the river or whatever, or a couple days up the river. You know.
I
I
think
don't
the
know.
dead body idea is not a bad one. We could
Bring a dead body back.
They don't know what the mask. I mean, they know what the mask looks like,
Yeah.
but like, let's just fucking take some wood, carve a new mask that resembles the image, and just roll with it.
Yeah. You don't even need a body. Just bring the mask
Oh,
and
I've been
his,
visiting
his
this
clothes,
match to be
maybe?
like absolutely terribly done. It's like a piece of bark with
They don't know.
holes poked through it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they just have a mere description. They don't have like an exact picture of it, right?
I'm absolutely down to try it. We just got to pick something to go. No, I don't mean to pressure us or anything, but you know, let's make it happen here.
Okay.
Plan
Can
is
make
we
pause do it
try
all
to,
in?
yeah, we spend the night trying to carve a new mask out of the wood, and then me and the crew, along
Let's-
with Green Gage, goes and tries to divert them
You know
into
what?
a different direction.
I kind of like the idea of not splitting our party and just sending the Claws of Catch. It is what it is. Like
It is what it is.
if they fail, then great, we'll have an epic story. If they pass, then great, we'll have an epic story.
Then we'll kill them anyways. It's fine.
Right. Like
What's the charisma of the people in the closet catch? Are any of them good at charisma?
Are
Check.
you saying? Do you say that out loud for us?
No. I'm not saying nothing.
Okay.
out loud.
Oathbreaker.
Chad is thinking internally, and he's fighting. He's battling his religious spirit.
Then we'll just
I
kill
said
them.
nothing
Fuck.
out loud.
Then we'll just fucking kill them. It's so good.
But are any of them good at persuasion in the closet catch?
Like Dan said, Longtooth is the one who's going to be doing most of the speaking now. When guidance needs to happen, I mean, Varus will say something from time to time, but yeah,
And
it seems like they just tend to let Scrag do his talking.
I fucking love it. I love it. Let's do that from now on. One person fucking just tries to swindle everyone, and we just stand by like arms crossed, nodding. I fucking love it. Let's go. So I think the census here, and not to hijack this party, but send the closet catch up ahead to try to tell the Flaming Fists that we are not alive and that there was an ambush, and this is Talon's body with his rogues, or with the clothes and a replicated mask, and this is what we found upriver. You wanted us to retrieve Talon, we retrieved Talon. Where's our reward? And then the group can split that reward, and then as far as anything like that is concerned, after the fact, we are traveling a half a day behind them, so that hopefully if the Flaming Fist does take that news and depart back to port, that they can wait for us there, and we'll catch up to them and can continue back to port, ultimately never putting Azaka in any sort of real danger of running into them, because we'll always have that lead by the group. If they do not head back to port right away, then the closet catch artists go back downriver towards us to re-warn us that they're coming.
It's a
Is that
lot.
fair?
So you guys leaving? Nope.
Yes.
All right,
Not yet.
we're gonna head back deeper into the jungle.
Well, we did our job. No? I mean, gave them the information, did their job. They got to go back out and search. They have a charter they got to fulfill after all. No,
Yeah.
that's my thought process, anyways.
Okay, so they're happy to head downriver and try to get if they find the Flaming Fist, first of all, to get them to convince them that Talon's dead and here's his stuff, and you don't need to worry about it
We have
anymore,
to make a mask.
and head back to port, or Fort Valerian.
Is everybody good with that plan? It seems to be
You
the
said
culmination.
if the deception fails, they'll return to warn us. Is that what you said?
Ideally, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
or at least do something that'll warn us. I don't know, like a smoke signal or something. I don't know. Fuck.
So we're thinking of just handing
I
them
don't
the
know.
clothes, not actually having a body on it.
What if?
Oh, just the
Yeah.
mask.
What if we just cover
Grab a
one of the
ghoul body.
fucking? I was gonna say, what if we just cover one of the ghouls inside of his shit and just make this place look like it was an ambush, because it was, and then we just cover our tracks and make it seem like this is where we all died. Leave some
And
remnants.
leave Talon's body, fake body, here
Fake body.
Sure.
Yep,
with
exactly.
all the dead bodies.
I mean, we have some fresh corpses too that aren't super ghoulish. They don't know what's under the mask. So what if we just try to deceive by making it look like a fucking crime scene in an ambush and leave our party dead?
I don't know. They all look kind of undead. I think that an investigation that would be easily figured out that it was.
Well, we have two that are freshly undead that died, don't we?
Yeah, we can use that.
So
Those
it doesn't have to be the full party. It could just be a couple. We just stage it, make it
Aren't
look
the
like.
people that are freshly dead though? Weren't they just with that group like a week ago? Not even.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
They'll recognize them. Yeah.
potentially.
I think we could still use the person.
I don't want to split up the party.
Oh.
I'm hesitant
I
to
agree.
split
I
people
agree.
up.
No, I agree. If we're gonna split anybody, it's the closet catch.
But even them, like, I feel like they're valuable and they could be very helpful. And if there's a way to stage it, I'm not trying to divert the crew from more of this. I'm just thinking.
If we have more bodies, that would be fine, but we only have so many.
Let's hear from Talon. What does Talon want to do?
I agree that we don't want to split up the party.
Do you want to turn yourself in? Do you want to hide from the Flaming Fist? Do you want to go deeper in the jungle? Do you want to go back to port? Do you want to just see if you can make it to Oralunga from here? Do you want to maybe explore Kirsabal and try and get a flying opportunity? Do you want to try Dungrunglung and see if there's anyone there that can help you or give you guys any items or because
And
the
assuming that
goal,
we have to get rid of the flaming fist, though, they'll always be on our case if we don't get rid of them.
yeah,
We might be
the
able to pay
goal
them
is
off, right?
the goal
Agreed,
is
yeah.
to find an artifact that's causing the death curse in the jungle, and you are already in the jungle, even though the jungle is big.
You know, we could always. No, go ahead, Talon.
Nope.
All you, buddy. All you. Seriously.
If we're in the jungle already, and if we continue on our journey, are the flaming fists to follow us for any reason? But we need to go back to port and rest and get stuff, don't we?
You have 6 days of food, 29 days of bug spray, and you're going day to day for water. So if you like, Dungrunglung is 4 days away. They probably have a lot of food there. You could probably stock up there if you're friendly with them and nice. And Kirsabal is 7 days away. Basically, you're going to be regarded as a hero there because you rescued one of the people. So I'm sure they'll help you however they can. Yeah, lots of ways to go. Don't necessarily have to go back to port. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get a 5 gold a day penalty from Hugh, but like, who the fuck is Hugh? Like, whatever.
Maybe we don't even need them at this point because we have more intel on
You
the
know,
interior.
or if you want to go back with Hugh and take around the coast and go for pirates, you can do that. That also, looking at your map, the coast, the east coast it's fairly close. Like, you've got a lot of options. Sending the claws back and saying that yeah, whatever. There's no sign of them up there or whatever. I don't know. But
And maybe
it's up to you.
we just
Yeah,
like
I think
figure
that's a
out.
good plan. Why don't we send the claws, and then why don't we continue on our way to that? Where did you say Dumlung? Is that how did you say it?
Dungrunglung is the Grung Frogman City, or Kirsabal is the Birdman City, or she can mark other. It's just those are the closest two ones. Atasmaha, yeah, and Kirsabal and Dungrunglung. Those are the closest ones. So
Well, at least we have a lot of bug spray, and going to Kirsabal is an option if you want to avoid the flaming fists and not go back to port.
They will probably defend us. I'm just saying, if we get there and we have our boy to defend against our word and them,
Well,
they won't be able to find us either.
how long would it take to get there?
7 days.
7 days.
Which is already pushing our limits, but at the same time, like, if we're almost there. Get flight, man. I'm telling you, flight is probably going to be fucking huge.
So is that?
I mean, I think it doesn't sound like it's gonna be permanent.
I don't know. Do you know?
Don't.
I don't know.
We avoid the flaming fist entirely and keep Azaka might be good.
Like, we're thinking we're gonna get there every day, but to get here, we did like almost double the amount. Right?
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. The rest problem.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to vote. Do we want to go into the jungle, or do we want to go back to port? And we'll vote on that, and then we'll decide. Because
I may have missed it. What was Talon's decision about confronting?
I vote that we go into the jungle, not back to port.
Okay.
That would be my vote.
And avoid flaming fists altogether, like in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Avoid the flaming fists altogether in general.
Okay.
But again, I'm not the. That would be my vote. It's up to Chad. He's the leader.
Chad, where are you leaning towards?
I would like to keep pushing forward personally, and I would like to try to either stage
like are we still sending
misdirection
the claws?
send
But you want to go back to port? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't want to go back.
You
to
want to go
port.
in the jungle? Is that
I
what you
think
mean?
we keep
Okay.
pushing forward for Kirsabal because we're fairly close. It's not short, but I think if we're gonna, if there's a reward there waiting, and we're already more than halfway there.
We can go back to port and take care of that Hugh fella for you. Find him and let him know you're gonna be at least longer.
That's excellent, actually.
It's a good
They can
idea.
go back to port.
Maybe
It's a
give him
great
some
plan.
money ahead of time.
We'll split our
Yeah.
loot with you if you can actually misdirect our friends, the Flaming Fist, and let Hugh give him a message for us. Let him know we'll be a couple extra days.
Right, we can give it our best. Anything else you need us to do in port?
It really depends on what happens out in the jungle.
So
You don't
That's
have
it.
any. You don't have any old dinosaurs penned up anywhere that you need taking care of,
Thank
do
you.
ya?
You could sell butter. Oh, like we couldn't
He
sell
looks
our
at Fred.
I mean, selling the ghoul heads might be a good idea, but I mean, that might even just be a pain in the ass, to be honest.
They're gonna rot though.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just take it.
They might as well just take them.
Did they have that quest? Is the thing, or was that only Chad?
It's
It's
a
only
Chad
Chad?
special.
Chad has it.
Chad special. So, I think that we have to do something with that.
Can they hold on to the skulls?
Yeah,
I
mean,
wouldn't trust that personally, but we have a lot of heads. I'm just saying.
The heads
That's
they
a
want or the
payday.
skulls they want?
ghoul heads.
Cool heads. Is that what it okay.
You have 22 8-pound
That's a
ghoul
lot
heads.
of heads.
Well,
We
that
could
is a lot.
also bring these to. I'm not throwing a wrench in the plans, but if we wanted to bring these to the Flaming Fist and say we have our compensation for Liara.
Try to buy Talon. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree with
Talon,
that.
yeah.
Buy
Say that
Talon
again, Phil?
back. The first of many shipments of ghoul heads.
Oh, that's an
that too.
option.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of
It's
fucking
risk,
heads.
As a show of good faith.
It comes down to rolls probably, but
It comes down to rolls,
Azaka.
and it's probably going to be a situation where Azaka will work with us again, or will stay good with us or whatever.
We could
'Cause,
get that out of the way.
Go
We
ahead.
could always go back to Crucible. We could deal with that and pay off Talon's bounty.
Yeah, Kirsabal and then back. We could do that too. Yeah.
Because they're not far from us, right?
I think that yeah, you guys were really close to making a decision. So
it could.
I'm
Oh
for it.
fuck!
18.
What if we somehow manage to influence the Flaming Fist to help us towards Kirsabal with the heads and try to gather? I don't know. Gather more. I'm just spitballing. I know we've been talking about this forever. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Why don't we just vote? It's faster to vote on things. So, I also vote for Kirsabal, so I think that's actually a really good idea either way. Since we're here, it might be really hard to come back. But that's 2 other votes because Talon and Chad voted. I don't know about Fred and Alcor what they want.
I'll do Cursabal, but I think we should keep Hugh on our line for the big quest.
Okay.
Then let's just send the fucking the claws and
Yeah,
just send them and try to divert, and then we'll split some loot with them, and then spread word to Hugh to save some time for us.
I'd say we keep the claws and send Azaka.
Oh,
do that too.
Because she's not coming
More
with us.
dangerous.
Azaka's not going back to deal with the Flaming Fist on your behalf.
No, Hugh.
Hugh at the port. But she doesn't like Hugh.
She can talk to Hugh, that's fine.
But they both work for the Flaming Fist, right?
Yeah, they do.
They both work for the Flaming Fist.
So just say, hey, yeah, the charter that I just dropped off, they're going deeper in the jungle. They'll be back in 2-3 weeks or whatever.
Do we want to send
Don't
gold?
charge them. Yeah.
Yeah, or here's a deposit of some money for them to wait.
Send the heads to him and give him a letter to say to go to what's her face, Liara, and to start selling the heads. That she has a quest for that. You know what I'm saying? Like she
Mhm.
might lowball him or whatever, but it's a way to unload the heads. It's a way to kind of put a stipend in place for Hugh when we do finally come back and use that, right?
She can take the heads
If,
to Fort Valorian. She can talk
like
to Hugh.
Azaka could do that and take a cut,
Yeah,
maybe,
take a
or
cut
Hugh could
and
do that. Sorry,
give it to
one of the
Hugh.
two.
Yeah, she could
Yep.
handle the heads and Hugh
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
and Butterbee if you want,
Yeah, absolutely.
and whatever else. That's fine. So you want to send Azaka to do some chores in port. You guys want to go to
Here's
Tazmahaha and cross, and then go to Kirsabal,
that's the monkey bridge, right?
But she
right?
has to guide us there, doesn't she?
She can mark it. It's
She
easier
can
if she
mark it.
guides you there.
Yeah.
It's easier if she guides you there. She does a lot of protection for you guys at night.
Yeah.
I almost want to send the claws that catch to do that personally.
Yeah, let's do that instead. We need her.
I feel like she
She
might be better.
she's willing to come with us all the way to Cursabal.
She'll
Not to
take you.
curse ball, just
She'll take you to Ataz Mohaha, and then after that point, she becomes a guide for hire. If you guys want to pay her 5 gold a day to keep guiding you, she'll do that. Otherwise, she's happy to take off and look for her mate.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we should
Let's give half the heads.
hire her until we get back, at least.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the plan of what I'm hearing. You guys are sending the claws that catch with at least some of the heads back downriver to try and divert the flaming fist as best they can. Then head back to port to deal with Hugh, the ghoul heads, and Butterbee. Butterbee. You guys are sticking with Azaka and heading to Atazmaha to cross the gorge, which is the fastest way to Kirsabal. That's what I'm hearing, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, so what was the Butterbee? Are we paying for her care or selling her?
I think we just keep paying for her, whatever.
Okay,
It's such
yeah.
a small amount, and like this way we got her if we need her. I feel like she's gonna be like the secret to all of this. You need the blood of Butterbee to enter the fucking tomb of Annihilation.
Butterbee.
Drip it on our heads or something.
All right. Okay, we got that worked out. I'm gonna take a small break here, and then we'll come back. So let's come back in 10 minutes. 9:04.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Now, what is they're gonna tell them to divert?
Oh, that's true. They can tell them maybe that we went further up the river instead of off into the jungle.
So he'll say that they did see us and saw Talon and everything because they're gonna question them.
Or maybe they could say they saw nothing. But then they'll find the ghouls.
So we're not putting Talon's cloak and stuff on a dead body in here.
Well, that also implicates them. I feel like that might put them in danger.
Okay.
Like if they look through the deception, that puts the closet catch at a disadvantage, and there's only 3 of them versus like 15 flaming fists.
They could even just say, "We did see them. They went deeper into the jungle. We're going
But
back
not
into
where.
town."
Yeah.
That like the jungle's huge, right? That's like saying, "Hey, we took this penny and threw it in a field."
That's almost telling most of the truth because
Right.
we are going further into the jungle. But they'll ask specifically where, and they know where we're specifically going right now. So they'll have to say they don't know, which is a lie. But
Right.
yeah, hopefully they can do that.
I mean, they can say a Tasmoahu, right? Then that means that we probably did go to Kirsabal, which I'm assuming they don't have like district there. So likely, even if they send the Firefingers there, or the Flaming Fist there, they won't be able to do much. for heroes of Kirsabal.
Yeah, worst case scenario, they chase us to the monkey bridge and into the jungle, but for them to actually find us is another matter, right? Because they don't have a guide like Azaka.
Right.
They
I'll,
maybe
I'll
they
be right
do
back. One
have
second.
good guides. Yeah. Anyway, I have to go.
I was gonna say maybe we don't tell them about Curseball at all, and just say that we're headed towards Firefinger.
The, divert them somewhere else. You're saying?
Yeah, like why send them to where we're actually going? Like why would we tell them the
That's a good.
truth that
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah. Why would we tell them the truth?
Curseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's prolonging the problem to land on our doorstep just later. Let's redirect
Yeah.
them somewhere completely that we're not going to, like Firefinger, if they have to climb up that tower and shit and check it and see,
Oh yeah.
and
Send them over there.
they'll see
Yeah.
some dead pterodactyls and there's also another mask that's already made, but it's Azaka's.
She has it already, right?
She does. We'd have to steal it and do it sneakily.
It's not the same mask though. It's a different mask.
No, yeah, we'd have to paint it. But even if we made a wood one, we gotta paint it so it looks the same, right? Somehow. They're gonna know if it's just.
I don't think we're gonna do that though. I think we're just gonna try to spread some information and hope that it works.
Yeah, so that information should be to a spot we're not going to, is my opinion.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Not Kirsabal is where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going anywhere but Kirsabal.
And we're giving the claws our loot? Like we're trusting these guys that much not to just take our shit?
I think so, because they're going to be allies for Hugh's journey.
Okay.
Granted, are they valuable allies? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
How useful were they? Not very. It's quite a predicament.
Yeah.
And plus, we're trusting our faith of Azaka and delivering heads and things. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess if these guys are trustworthy, it seems like the druid is. And they can get back. I just worry what they're gonna tell the. What is the diversion? Oh
West.
yeah, we saw them and they went to Mistcliff Mountains. They're headed towards Mistcliff Mountains.
Yep. Camp Righteous.
Camp Righteous, where's that? Oh, okay, in the middle there.
Let the jungle eat them alive.
Like we're gonna have to go through a lot of undead here too.
I know. It's
Which
just...
I think we're gonna run out of supplies personally, but
No, we will. 100%.
yeah.
He said it's about a week's worth away.
Yeah.
And we have 3 days left of rations and stuff. So,
I
a
think
lot of scavenging.
I think we make a beeline right across this undead, the thin section here. Like I don't know if you are looking at your screen right now.
I'm seeing it.
Let me help you.
Well, I guess once we know that where that bridge is, that might be a different story.
1 second, please.
I just don't know when we're going to be right next to Kirsabal again.
There you go, Corey O'Brien.
Mahaha. Okay, so that's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. And that bridge goes over this valley/river.
Does.
Okay. All right. Well, that's, in my opinion, the way to go. Even if only a couple of us get the flying thing, it'd be worth flying back to the port. Getting supplies at least. Or if Kursabal has supplies. Get them there, but we need to save some money for that. So we can't give these guys all of our loot. Or in money.
3/8 of it.
That's what they need?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll put the gem back. What was it? A carnelian? Orange
Carnelian.
carnelian?
Yep.
Okay.
The carnelian. I thought I tried to sell it pretty good. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
You did.
The light, the glimmering souls of the spirits.
Did a pretty good job of describing it.
It's all bullshit.
I mean, 50 gold isn't anything to sneer at.
No, 50 gold is 50 gold.
Yeah.
It's good
I
money.
think that's a pretty good fee for what we were suggesting.
Tazmuhaha.
Has been annotated on your maps.
I have to learn how to spell that.
The spelling's on the map there, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Supplies are a problem though, because
MU.
we're moving day by day.
There is supplies at Tazmuhaha, right? Isn't that what you said that?
Well, that's the bridge that brings us to Kursabal. So it's a bridge.
Oh, that's a bridge.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it gets us to Kursabal the fastest and easiest.
That's not great. We're going through undead territory.
This is a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is a problem. More ghoul heads, yay. We're not going to go all the way around. That would be crazy.
No, right through the thin neck here. So maybe one up here. And then to there. You guys see my ruler? I know it's green. I can change that.
Yep.
Should have asked our parrot friend to bring some transportation. That would have been nice. He wouldn't do it. He's a pussy.
He's a little puss.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
But it's like a low tier undead presence. It's not one of the danger zones, at least.
Mm-hmm. Probably like what we just fought, I presume, since they came out of there.
Are we able to portage that far? Because we need the canoe.
Not likely. The canoes are like big dugout canoes. So you're going on foot from here.
Okay, that's a bit of
Yeah.
a trek.
That's a long ass journey to Kursabal, isn't it? How many days is it per tile on foot?
It is 4 days to Ataz Muhaha. Then it is an additional, what did I say? 7? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's one tile a
4,
day.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
So
It's a long
it's
time.
it's 11 days, and you have 6 days of food.
And no water.
And
Well, we
you're
can hunt.
You're gaining your water every day
But from the river we're on, right? Not like
from
we're
the
not gonna-
rain.
Rain
We're
or river.
basically at a halfway point from where we left.
Yeah.
Food is the only concern, really, because we have the bug spray, and hopefully at Kursabal they'll have a merchant.
What is
or
what is
something
Mesro? Do we know what Mesro is?
Mesro, you know that Mesro was an
Heavily
ancient
looted.
lost city that has recently been found and claimed by the Flaming Fist. It's been apparently looted top to bottom. All the dungeons have been delved, all the traps have been sprung, and it's basically it was what everyone was looking for to gain their riches and fortunes and fables from, and now everyone's looking for the next Mesro.
Right.
Okay.
And the Flaming Fist might still have a presence there, so that
Yeah,
might be
probably.
great.
Definitely. But
And the port, yeah.
it
Could
could be
also
a,
be an opportunity, though. I'm just saying. Wanted to try to bring some heads there, get some refuge without a certain masked person.
yeah, Flaming
It's a good
Fist
idea.
ships also dock in and around there, so
Oh, great.
And the
Get
port,
some gold.
right?
Could be refuge. Sneak in Talon.
okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is split up your loot. They're taking 3/8 of it. Everyone's cool with that?
Yeah.
And that's to give to Hugh.
No.
No,
to give
that's
to
Our
to
the-
new
pay
party
them to
members.
go and take care of Hugh and essentially wait for our return, I guess.
Okay.
It's their buy-in to become part of your gang, whatever
So
your
what?
gang is, or
the
whatever.
claws.
Okay. So what are we giving Hugh? Because we're gonna miss his.
We're gonna give him all the ghoul heads. He's gonna cash those ghoul heads in, and that's gonna start building towards getting a ship, getting a crew, right?
Okay, ghoul heads. So you're giving all 22 ghoul heads, right? Because you're not gonna
Yeah.
fucking carry them through the
No.
jungle.
No.
Way too heavy to be lugging around. 22 times 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a necklace of cool heads.
Of the ears. That'd be
Uh-huh.
funny. So the one thing I think somebody asked is how we're diverting the Flaming Fist if the claws meet up with them. What are they going to say to the Flaming Fist? Are we going upriver to divert them, or did they just say we saw those people go into the jungle? We don't know exactly where they're going.
I mean, they went into the jungle. What direction?
That's
And
fine.
then point in
Yeah.
a direction.
Yeah, that's
West.
fine.
So west,
Okay.
away from Curseball.
Yeah, something like that.
Mesro, point towards Mesro, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We can also try to cover our tracks a little bit as we're moving forward.
We don't want to go to Mesro. That's where we're
Oh,
going.
I know. We don't want to go to Mesro. We're going to Ataz Mahaha.
Yeah, but we don't want to send them on our pathway, right? So that they can't track
How about
us.
Firefinger? We could send them to Firefinger because we were there.
We're
Firefinger's
going
great.
here.
And the party, the claws know where Firefinger is now, so they don't
Oh,
lie
yeah.
about the location. Yeah.
I'm assuming that the Flaming Fists are over here, Corey, or somewhere in this area. I guess I shouldn't be drawing. I should ping. Can I delete that?
Yep.
How do I delete that?
Just go your arrow, highlight it with a box around it.
Arrow, highlight it with a box, delete. There you go, perfect. I'm assuming they're somewhere up here, so it would essentially be doing this rather than, and we're doing this. We'll be at Ataz Mahaha and further along already by the time they're at Mesro. I don't know. Is what it is.
Yeah,
Is
we're
what it
coming.
is.
You're not wrong. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, if they can track good, they might catch us and see where we're going. But
They got raptors apparently.
that's
Dinosaurs, that's right. Yeah.
Got one raptor.
that's
Hopefully
a
not
risk.
multiple.
I-
Yeah. That would be scary.
We got 100 raptors.
Take over the whole island with 100 raptors.
So, I'd like to send this stuff with the flaming fish. It's heavy. You don't really need it. It's worth money, but they're gonna keep some of that money aside for you and give it back. You guys are gonna owe them 268. Most of that 268 that you owe them is gonna come in ghoul heads, and then they're gonna use the rest of the balance of the ghoul heads to pay for the dino, pay off you. And then all the rest of that stuff, the daggers, the short bow, the arrows, the net, the snake skin, the star chart, the vial of grung poison, they're going to keep aside for you until you return. And then you can decide what you want to do it. The other stuff that you're probably going to keep on you is the smaller stuff that costs more money, and that is going to be this stuff: the rings, the jewelry, the
Yeah.
expensive stuff, the gems. You can carry that on you through the jungle without really affecting your weight
100%.
and using your. So we'll do that. I'll send the flaming fit or the claws that catch with all that stuff. They can sell it and keep all that gold for you down there. They can take their cut. They can pay everybody off. They can try and divert the flaming fist. You guys let me know what you want them to say to the flaming fist, and I will do so.
Yeah, I think the consensus was a vague they went into the jungle maybe towards the Firefinger, unless that's too close. It's not
Camp
enough
Righteous.
of a diversion.
Okay.
Camp Righteous is one. Yeah.
Yeah, send them to Camp Righteous.
Yeah, let's
through
do
the,
that.
Through the fucking dungeon of dead.
Completely in the opposite direction. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
Camp Righteous was an old Flaming Fist encampment, right? And then they moved to Camp Vengeance.
Yeah, it's been overrun. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So
we
threw some of that undead.
All right.
Yeah,
sounds
like we
good.
wanted to go. Yeah. Anyway.
So everybody's gonna try and sleep tonight. So the next thing we're doing is trying to sleep.
Nay. Nay.
I need some rolls, but first
Oh no.
Your phone.
Fred Daniels. It seems that your rock is vibrating aggressively.
All right. Well, I'll pick it up and hello.
Hello. Who am I speaking to?
it's the same voice that you normally hear.
Well, you caught me in a particularly generous mood, seeing how I like to get some things done here. So you're speaking to Mr. Daniels. Who am I speaking with?
Mr. Daniels. Are you all alone?
My name is. Moment, please.
This the pirate captain.
It is. He's an Arabic pirate captain.
Nice guy. What's his name? Fuck.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Nanny Poo Poo. There's an NPC in this game called Nanny Poo Poo.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Anyway, it's the pirate captain. I'll look for his name here in a bit. It's the same guy.
So are you alone?
Alone enough.
Let's not play games, Mr. Daniels. I'll be honest with you, and you be honest with me.
All
Are
right.
you alone?
No, I got people around me. My people, though.
I also have someone here. Maybe you would recognize her voice. Hello, Mr. Daniels. You clearly recognize Liara Porter's voice.
Oh, Liara, how are you?
I feel better now that we've made contact. You haven't been under too much pressure now, have you?
Pressure? No, everything's just fine.
Well, I imagine things should start getting pretty bumpy soon. Every Flaming Fist agent in the peninsula is looking for you.
Oh, interesting. And is that because they want this year back?
You can hear some whispering. You can't really make out what they're saying.
Hey now, folks, let's be honest. Wasn't that the nature of this call?
I was just telling my friend, the captain here, about how you and your friends burned my barn down.
Oh, no.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I suppose suppose that did happen when we were trying to save y'all from the Emerald Enclave.
I would advise you to make a deal, Mr. Daniels.
I like deals as much as the next guy. What are you thinking?
Liara and I would like our property back,
All right.
and
And we want our friend to be free.
Well, the way I see it, we really are in a position to mutually benefit each other. We got a shipment of ghoul heads that we're sending back to you all right now. First off, second off, as far as that whole misunderstanding is concerned, we unfortunately were greeted by the wrong side of things pretty early
ghoul heads.
on.
What of
I-
ghoul heads?
We got many ghoul heads with us, so we're looking at we heard rumors that you guys were buying those off folk.
And who did you hear that rumor from?
Oh, just around
Don't
port.
and and Gage is like looking at Fred and he steps on his toes.
Yeah, just around port.
Open and honest now, friend. Isn't that what you just pointed out?
That's where I heard it. You asked where I heard of it. You didn't ask who. I can tell you who if you want. Look, I said we're looking to have a mutually beneficial relationship here, and I think like I was previously mentioning, we was accosted by the wrong side pretty early on, and we recognize that. We're looking to make amends. So we'll give you your device back. That's fine by us. Really, we just want freedom to move in and out of the jungle as we see fit. We're going to be bringing y'all lots of heads anyways. And yes, it was Chad that I heard it from. Handsome devil.
I thought so. Well, I can appreciate your honesty. Bring the device back. I'll lift my bounty on Talon's head. I still don't know how he escaped.
I mean, we could tell you if you want. You want an Opus conversation? You got some leaks in your guards there, miss. And I mean, that ain't a judgment on your character, because as far as I can tell, you run a pretty darn tight ship.
Well, I'll work that out. The bond on Talon's release is 1,000 gold. Deliver my device and 1,000 gold. Talon will be spared.
It sort of seems we was gonna collect a bounty to bring this back for 500 gold anyways. Last time we spoke to the wonderful captain there, so maybe we'll take that off the top and start paying you in ghoul heads. Does that sound fair?
You forget, Mr. Daniels, the jungle is mine.
Understood. We got
All of the treasure that comes out of the jungle is mine. And I am nice enough to give you 50% of your take.
Understood. We got a whole haul that we're bringing back. I mean, and it's one of many. Like I said, we're just looking to get in and out of the jungle as freely as possible here. And we can benefit you, I promise you that. We're not like other adventuring groups.
The good captain here can have a ship come and meet you, wherever you are. Retrieve the items and my 1,000 gold, and then I will call my dogs off. Also, this is a bid for your silence. My partnership with the good captain here is our arrangement is to stay alive.
So, and all we benefit from this is not having a bounty on our friend. Is that what you're saying?
You get off the hook.
You sweeten this deal, and I'm sure that we can work something out. But I mean, yeah, I hope you understand from our standpoint there. It's not. I don't even know we got 1,000 in this first haul. So if we don't got something and you're asking for it, it don't change the fact we don't got it. If we, I understand you had business and we got business to run over there. So, we can work something out here. But I don't know if we even got 1,000.
My offer's on the table, Mr. Daniels. My dogs will hunt until I say so. If you have a change of heart,
Can I look around the party and like get an idea? Are people nodding? Are people like, "Ugh," like what's going on here? Is there?
Gage is just glaring at you right now.
Chad's
And
gesturing for the stone.
she finishes rather abruptly. If you have a change of heart, feel free to ring me back. And the
Damn it.
communication ends.
Another thing to discuss.
I'm just shaking my head.
Oh, I
I
don't
would
think
trust
we
that.
can
way
pay
1,000 gold is going to be given. We cannot
gonna-
bring that.
we could have the 1,000 gold and she could just throw us in jail. There's no, like, she has no scruple. She's working with the pirates.
Yeah, we
she
can't
could
trust them,
kill
can
us
we?
all.
I disagree.
There's no way we
I
should
I
trust
think she's. I
her.
think if we give her what she wants, she'll abide by it. It means she can be bought. She's named her price. If the pirates can buy
But
her,
she
why
has-
can't 1,000 fucking gold buy her?
She has all the control of the island. She doesn't have to agree to
Yeah,
anything.
I think this is just putting the runt in its place is how she views it. New adventures to an island. That's all it is. As long as we abide by the rules and do the 50% thing, we're fine. I mean, that's the way it seems. There's lots of adventuring groups that are doing what we're doing, and they seem to be just fine.
I don't trust that lady, not one bit.
Well, this proves that she's corrupt and working with the pirates if she's beside them.
Certainly it does. I'm sure the Emerald Enclave want to know all about that too, and we might be able to play that angle. But for now, we got a serious problem. We can't travel freely in and out of the only safe place that we know on the old island. That's kind of an issue, isn't it? Gonna have to deal with this sooner or later. Even if we get around one group, as soon as we get to the port, there's gonna be people looking for Talon.
Yeah.
If only we knew. If only we knew how to use our knowledge about her corruption to our advantage. Like, if there was somebody that we could notify
The
to
druid in
take
town.
her power away.
The druid in town works with the Emerald Enclave. So
Okay.
we can get in touch with him, and he can get in touch with the Emerald Enclave if that's what we want to do. We have the
Also-
proof.
Also, the port authority, who is
Old dragon guy,
the gold dragon dude, and
Zindar.
he's
Yeah.
aligned with the Order of the Gauntlet, and they're also present in law enforcement on the island as well.
I think we should go to them.
Absolutely.
Because if we take her out, we could get Talon off the hook, and we wouldn't have to deal with somebody who is obviously benefiting from this alliance of the pirates, and it might weaken the pirates as well.
Sure. Still, we got to get into town. So how are we gonna do that? Just go with the original plan?
We could let them run around for a little bit longer while we go to Kirsabal, if that's what everybody wants.
I still think we
I
should.
think we should let them run around a bit too. That's a good idea. Let them.
The only
Alright.
problem is
Didn't hear any of that.
Sorry.
I was going to agree with them and say let them run around for a bit. Why don't we stick to our original plan?
If we
All
go
right.
back, we're gonna encounter the flaming fist. So
Yeah.
keep
let's go
pushing forward, complete our objective, and go.
All right.
report shit.
So, are you calling Liara back or no?
No. I vote no.
I
No.
wouldn't. I think the more information we give her is bad.
Yeah, we gave her way too much.
Well, I happen to totally disagree and asked the group several times last week what we were gonna do, and everyone poo-pooed it off. So it is what it is, and let's have fun with it, because I already tried to go over this with the group, and it didn't work very well.
And to be fair, they gave away a bunch of information as well. So
Sure.
the,
Yeah, they
the
did.
name of the call was Honest Communication, and everyone was pretty honest. She exposed her alliance with the pirates flat out. So
Yeah.
okay, so we're all sleeping, and then we're going our separate ways and doing our separate things. I need watchers. Zaka is not going to watch tonight. One of the 3 claws that catch will watch, and that person's name is Scrag. The others need spell slots back. Scrag will take first watch. Who's taking second?
I'll take second. I'll do mine now. I gotta pop into my kid's room here. He's screaming my name.
Okay, and who's the third?
I'll vote. I'll go.
Okay. Green gauge.
I have exhaustion too, so I'd prefer to rest if possible.
Chad.
I don't have any.
Nobody has any exhaustion. I gave you guys all a free sleep at the top of
No
5
exhaustion, but I've got hit points.
Oh yes, okay.
I have full hit points.
I just
I'm at
leveled.
13 out of 27.
I only have 27 of 38, but that's from that fight.
Well, let's see if we
Yeah.
can get you guys a rest. That's what we're working on now. So I'm gonna start with Scrag. There's a 25% chance he's resting, so this is gonna be high. Or no, it's 35 because he's watching. So he's gonna take. Sorry, how did I fucking?
I thought we changed it.
Yeah, I fucking forget how I did this. 20. He's got a 25% chance.
So
No, what was it?
20 and 25. So if he's staying up, it's 20%, and if he's sleeping,
Yeah.
25%, and then up
Yeah, 20%.
up per exhaustion level by 5% each. So then it would go
Okay,
30,
so
25, 35, 30.
High for Scrag. Scrag has 1 level of exhaustion. He doesn't sleep. I'm gonna do Arit, so it's 25% chance for her. She's taking high. She gets all her slots back and a long rest.
Wow.
Varus is high, and she has 1 level of exhaustion and does not get a rest. We're moving to Alcor.
I'll stay high and
Okay.
20%. Nope.
Okay, so 1 level exhaustion for Alcor and no rest for Alcor.
Correct.
Green gauge, 20%, high or low?
I'll do low.
Bareback.
Yep.
Uh,
No rest and 1 level of exhaustion. We're moving to Talon. Talon, you have 25% chance. Do you want high or low?
I'm going to go high.
All right.
I rolled the D100.
No dice, so no rest for Talon. You don't get any hit points back, and that's 1 level of exhaustion. Chad.
Low. D100. Come on, baby. Let's go.
hey.
You got it. Chad gets to rest. Go ahead and take a long rest, Chad.
Yep.
And Mr. Daniels?
Always high, and I think I'm higher because of favorite terrain. So
Yeah,
it's
so adds
30%, I
10%.
think. Yeah.
So 30%.
So high.
No dice.
No
1
dice.
level of exhaustion.
And we're
So
traveling
Chad got a rest. Arit got a rest. And that's it.
I needed that long rest so bad. That's great.
Okay, it's the next morning. The claws load into their boat and start heading downriver. You guys are leaving a whole bunch of stuff behind.
What are we leaving behind? Just junk?
2 canoes.
Okay. Yep.
And that's it. Really. That's it. You guys are gonna have to carry your 5-gallon barrel. You're gonna have to take turns carrying that thing through the.
Do we want to try to hide our canoes at least? Like try to
Yes.
cover up our sight a little bit?
Yep.
I would like to do that, I think.
Drag them up and away and out.
Yeah,
No
just
problem.
hide them in the bushes somewhere.
No
Bodies.
problem.
Will we be able to find it again?
If you're back here, you can try. Yep.
I thought I read something crazy like squirrels only find like 15% of their nuts.
So stupid.
That makes a forest. It's very important.
It's true.
Forgetfulness is important.
Potential.
All right, I'm back to random encounter rolls. The first one comes from Francine for our daytime encounter, and it is nothing. It is uneventful. You guys get to travel a little bit in the afternoon. Corey is going to roll for our evening encounter, and Corey rolls an evening encounter. You guys make it to the next location and set up a camp. You guys can move your token one direction. Why don't you go southeast and you can delete that spot. Get rid of that spot. Map, select, delete. There you go. All right, so you guys make up a camp. It's raining. You've been able to collect enough water. You're drinking water. Everyone's so tired. You guys make up your little camp, and we're gonna start to do watches. I need watchers.
I'll watch.
Chad is gonna watch.
I'll
I
watch.
volunteer.
I don't mind watching
I'll
either.
take the last spot.
Okay, Alcor, you did it last time. Green Gauge, you did it last time too, right? So
I'll do it this time.
we'll go with
I have full
Talon.
health.
I
Okay.
don't, so I would love a rest. But
Okay, we'll go with Talon and Green Gauge then.
Yep.
Sounds good. The claws that catch are gone. I need to roll a d6. Doop. It's a 2, and that means my friend Chad, it's your watch. We'll do this first. So let's start with Talon. You're
Yep.
at a 20%, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. Roll the D100.
Damn!
That's the first time.
Does that mean we all get a rest?
No.
A nat 100? Come on.
Talon, you get a
Got a
long
free
rest.
rest.
So go ahead
Long
and take
rest?
a long rest on your character sheet and get rid of all your exhaustion.
Nice.
One out of
Let's
100.
go with Alcor.
Going high
Um,
again.
Hold on, you've got 25 plus a 5% because you have a level 1 exhaustion, so you're at 30%.
Okay, going high, 70 and above. Fuck.
Boo.
Okay, so Alcor does not sleep, and he is at 2 levels of exhaustion. Chad,
Pat, did you say get rid of my level of exhaustion too?
yes, get rid of your exhaustion and take a long rest.
I'm gonna stay
Chad, 20%.
low. Ah.
No dice. You gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Fred, you are at
Level
25 because you're getting a rest. You're at 35 because you're a ranger, and you're at 40 because you have already 1 level of exhaustion. So 40%.
Hi. You.
You are
Yeah.
rest. You can take a long rest and you get rid of your exhaustion. Green Gauge, you are at 20 because you're watching, but you have 1 level of exhaustion, so it's 25. So you're up, high or
I'm-
low.
I'm doing a low.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
You got it. Green Gauge is all the exhaustion is gone, and you may take a long rest.
Nailed it.
Chad. Everyone's in their tents. You're up tending to the fire. You can give me a perception check.
Okay, I'm struggling. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if it'll come through. I don't know if my rolls aren't coming through. I rolled a 9. I need to figure this out.
On the other side of the fire, just within the limits of the jungle, you can see eye shine of about 5 feet off the ground. Something is looking at your fire, and their eyes are shining off the light from the fire.
Can I get an idea of scale?
Medium-sized humanoid.
Okay. Chad is going to ready his blade and kind of announce to the party, "We are being watched," and try to get people's attention. He's not yelling, so it's up. People can wake up to that.
As soon as you say that, whatever it is realizes that they've been spotted, and they make great haste retreating into the jungle, making a lot of noise as they crack through the bushes. They go quite far into the distance before you lose sound of them fleeing. It doesn't
Okay.
sound like they circle back at all. This feels very reminiscent of the time that somebody tried to push a barrel on your friend Alcor. The fleeing pattern was the same, very hastily, very fast, abnormally fast.
Okay. I think I'm the only one awake, right?
You are.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold that information to myself for now.
Okay. The night ends. I have taken off your rations.
Oh, how about
that one.
Azaka? Azaka's still with us, right?
Azaka is still with you. She, at nighttime, has been out and around on the prowl. So whatever this was, managed to get by her.
Okay.
A little scary.
As the party wakes up, Chad will kind of be like, in the night, there were eyes watching our party. It moved abnormally fast. I've never seen anything like it, and scurried off into the woods. I did not want to try to wake you.
All right.
That's it. Let the party know.
We are continuing forward. I will go to the map. I will select this one, and you guys can move your token there. Whoever wants to move it. Perfect. I am going back to my random encounter chart.
Can we try to gather food and stuff too while we're doing this stuff?
Yeah, you can try and gather some food if you want. I hate that.
God damn it. I rolled a 23. I don't know why my rolls aren't showing up for survival.
Go to your features and traits on your character sheet. Sometimes it doesn't load the view until you do that.
Oh my god, Winnipeg. Fuck.
Really tight.
This fucking hockey game is crazy. Okay. I need to bypass that. We are moving. I need Corey O'Brien to roll me a d20.
Half.
What'd you
10.
get?
10.
Okay. No random encounter during the day.
Nice. It's a good roll.
Good roll. During the night, Dan has the roll still built up here, and it is a roll of 3, which means no random encounter at night. So we are setting up camp. I'm going to take off our food, and then you guys wanted to hunt for food, right? Who hunted for food?
May I?
We also set up our rain. Do we need water?
Yeah, okay, so Gabe will gather up the water, and then
Is that survival?
yep, you can give me a survival to gather the water, Gabe. You gather 2 gallons of water. You'll need help. You guys need 5. Anyone want to help Talon gather water?
I'll help.
Oh. Okay. Maybe you should because you have better survival.
I'll go with Alcor. Give me that survival to help gather water.
We got it.
You got 3 more gallons, so you got enough water for everyone.
There we go.
The rest of you guys want to gather food or hunt?
Can I hunt? Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. Ranger.
So I have favorite terrain gives me advantage on wisdom checks for anything like this. So
Yeah, get advantage. Go ahead.
16.
16. You kill a small baby pigling. It's enough to feed 3 people for today, so I will add 3 rations.
Nope.
Can I roll as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay, survival. I rolled a 4. It's not coming through. Yeah, I don't know.
What'd you
I rolled
roll?
a 14, but it's not popping up.
That's okay.
Is your Beyond 20 extension updated?
It is. I just toggled it,
Okay.
and it's still not booting up.
A 14 is a pineapple. You find a pineapple.
Nice.
Gives you
That's
2
pretty good.
units.
Some
2
sugar.
units of rations. So you're up to 4.5 days of rations left. Green Gauge, you want to try and hunt or gather?
Yeah, I'll do a gather some fruit or something. I guess not hunt.
All right.
Nice.
Oh yes, 3 lovely coconuts.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
There you go.
There they go. Yeah.
So you're up to 48 units of food. That's enough for 4.8 days. Awesome. And we are going to rest. So we want to make Frid, Green Gauge, and Talon rest, right?
Yep.
Okay. Frid.
No, I can watch.
I
Watch,
can watch.
right?
Sorry. No, I can watch because I'm at full.
Me too.
Yeah. Alcor and Chad need to sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with Talon. Talon, you are at 20%. So go ahead.
Are we moving our token one more?
Sorry, what's that?
Are we
Corey?
moving the token one more?
No, we only move 1 per day right now. So it's two rolls on the random encounter for 1 movement.
Yeah. How come I've done 2 then?
Because this is the second time that we've moved. We did this 3 times from your original camp, then the second camp. Now this
Okay.
is the third camp.
Gotcha. I wasn't counting the original camp. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm counting the days, but I might be off a day or 2. Day 18 or something.
You're on day 18?
That's what I have here, but that was a bit of a rough guess because I might have lost a day or 2.
That's fine. We can use 18. That's fine. No worries.
Okay.
I'll roll high.
High. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. 20% high for Talon. No. So Talon gains 1 level of exhaustion. Alcor, you are at 25% plus 10% for being at level 2. So you're at 35%.
35.
Go ahead.
High. God damn it.
Fuck, man.
No.
You are
Alcor
cursed,
is
dude.
at level 3 exhaustion. Chad,
Hey.
you are at 25, 30%.
I'm gonna go high.
No dice. Chad is at level 2 exhaustion. Frid, you have a 30% chance. Go ahead.
Hi. Bam.
Hey.
You get your rest and remain at 0. You may take a long rest. Green Gauge, you are at 20%.
I'm going low.
All right. No. So Green Gauge gains a level of exhaustion. Got it. Okay.
Is anybody still wounded?
No.
Okay.
Wounded,
I don't know anything else. I was
All
never
right.
wounded.
It's working now. I got it.
Hey.
We're waking up. We're packing down camp, and we are on the move. Someone can move the token.
Moving down 1? Oh,
Yeah,
never
that's
mind.
the way.
That's right. Yeah.
The next spot is Ataz Muahahaha.
Okay.
So, we need random encounters. What do I have on my list here? I have a roll from forest of a 20, which is a daytime encounter. And this is a jungle daytime encounter. Do I have a jungle daytime encounter set up? Yes, I do. Let me see what it is here. Let me see what it is here. What the fuck is that? I made this so long ago and I wasn't anticipating using it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Level up? Just kidding.
Yeah. Free level up. Okay, let's try something else. This one? No, not that one. This one. Sure, that kind of looks fun. Why don't you guys take a 5-minute break while I set this up if you need to pee or smoke or whatever.
Doing it.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
I'll be back in 4. I get a beat.
Ooh, ha, 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 ha.
Copy. Paste. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's do this. Dynamic lighting on. Save settings. Why is that like that? Dynamic lighting. Tint color. I don't want tint color. Dynamic lighting. Transparent. Save settings. Okay, that's better. Dynamic lighting. Draw ellipse. Okay. Scroll up. Cool. GM. Select tool. Tokens. GM layer. Tokens. GM layer. Collapse that. Look up that. Random. Oh, that would have been cool. One of my random encounters is Artist Simber.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
bring him
Hey,
in. I got some words.
That's your dad?
Where the fuck were you?
You said you were just getting milk.
Milk and cigarettes. Yeah.
You said you'd come back.
You'll help me with Mom. You know she's a nutcase.
You know she's crazy. You made me the way I am.
For that, you'll pay.
All right, I got it. We're ready to go. Here we go. This is there. This is there. I'm gonna put on a little bit of music for us. You guys are gonna get to roll some dice. Amazing.
Guys, it's totally clear night. We're good. I promise.
We good.
This is a day encounter.
Battle music means nothing. It's just for our environment.
Background pleasure.
Just background noise.
And I will bring you guys to the map. Hopefully you guys can get through this one.
Oh.
challenge.
Exhaustion level 2. Can you remind us what that means?
I can look it up. Yep. Exhaustion level. Exhaustion 5e.
Speed halved.
Speed halved?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Is that
you have-
it?
And you have underneath disadvantage on ability checks.
Got it.
Disadvantage on ability checks and speed half. All
Does
right,
the
is there?
system
Go ahead.
Sorry, does the system automatically do the disadvantage, or do you have to put it in?
I'm not sure.
I think we have to
I think
put
you
it
have to do
in,
it manually.
yeah.
And then, Pat, I cannot see anything.
Make a
Not see
reload.
anything. Okay, let me just check the settings here on this. Talent or vision is on. Can anyone see anything?
I can.
I
I
do.
can,
I see my marker, but nothing else.
yeah.
It's very dark.
Yeah, it's just
I
black
see, my,
screen.
I see my marker, but my marker is the only one that's like lit properly. Everyone else is like,
I see all the markers, but they're kind of
Yeah.
faded in purple, and then there's
Yeah.
black shadow.
I see everything normally.
Okay, so the purple, I can fuck that off.
That's good.
Can you see everything now?
Yes.
Green gauge.
Yes.
Okay. Alcor, are you having any problems?
None at all.
Talon, are you having problems?
I mean, I can see everything, but like just mine is highlighted. Like mine is like normal. Everyone else is like, oh, there we go. Never mind. No, it's
Okay.
good.
Chad, you can't see anything?
Black screen.
How about zoom out? No. Not one more.
No, I'm looking at my token. It's just the map is entirely black.
Oh.
Same for me.
Vision on. If there's light or night vision enabled. Yeah, you don't have night vision.
I can if you want.
Low light. Total light emitting from this token is none. Should be none.
Don't have a campfire going?
Oh, it's daytime. You're walking through the jungle.
Oh, okay.
Dynamic lighting is on. Daylight mode. That's it.
There it is.
Hey.
Boom. Yep, I can see now.
Okay.
Even clear. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh shit. Well, shit.
All right. Cool. Let's do this. Everybody can give me initiative. Go ahead.
Bring your icon first, folks.
Initiative?
Yes, please.
Oh, look at that. Fuck you, Fred. God damn it.
You want to go first? You
Oh,
can
that's
have it, man.
terrible.
No, I don't, but that's
Everyone's-
funny that you and I both natted that.
You and me, Talon. We're in a
Oh
club.
man.
Anyone switching with Mr. Daniels? Mr. Daniels, are you switching with anyone?
If anybody would
Unless,
like
unless
to
you
go first,
want me
yeah.
to go first, I'll lead the charge.
Yeah, or
if you want.
gauge to hide right
Yep.
away, like that.
Up
That's
to whatever.
effective
Well,
too.
I'm not gonna allow you to hide right away. You guys are just casually walking through the jungle right now. It's not like you
I don't really need it. I don't
Okay.
need it. It's fine.
Nah, you know what? Then I'll go first. Fuck it.
All right. I need my tokens. I need my opacity to go up a little bit so I can see what's up here, and then I need to measure. I need saving throws from Green Gauge and Alcor. I need wisdom saving throws.
I'm speaking my language. Oh
So this is
God!
kind of-
Watch out!
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Daniels.
Do I realize that something's just happened that has caused them to make a save?
You do not.
Okay, well then I just keep walking, I guess.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Do, do, do,
I don't-
do, do, do.
5. Guess there's a path here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30 to there.
All right.
And we're like, there's no reason for me to be moving fast. I wouldn't be dashing, right? Nothing's jumped out at us yet or done anything.
You got it.
So
You
I'm
guys
just
are unaware there's an encounter at the moment.
walking. Fred's whistling. She'll be coming around the mountain.
Perfect. Chad.
I've never heard that tune before. Chad is really tired, so he's kind of dragging this blade as he's like moving through the grass. 5, 10, 15, and that's it. I'll do a perception just to see. He's looking around. He's aware. He's being conscious of his surroundings.
Sure.
Perception. Is that with disadvantage, or is that not? Does that not apply because it's a skill?
Disadvantage, I think, right?
Disadvantage. Yep.
Okay. Why am I failing here? Okay. So 4.
Yeah. You're like out of your. You're like, what the fuck? I hate
It's a little,
this.
it's a little loopy. It's hot and sweaty. That's it.
Northwest is not going in the right.
Zaka moves up. Talon.
Alan is going to.
Oh wait, I missed Alcor. Sorry, Alcor. Go ahead.
Fuck yeah. And I don't know what that wisdom save was for.
You don't.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to take out my shield first off, because I feel like something's going on, right? People are spreading out.
You don't feel like anything's going on. You feel like you're walking through the jungle. You're hot. You're bothered. There's fucking bugs. There's loud sounds coming from everywhere. No reason to arm up right now.
Okay, then I won't, and I can only go half of my speed, so I will move 10 feet forward.
All right.
5, 10. That's just,
Perfect.
yeah, we rounding up or down?
Up.
Okay, so I got one more 5-footer. 25 is my standard.
All right. Azaka goes. Talon, your turn.
Alan just sees everyone just walking forward, so he just moves forward.
All right. Go Go ahead, Mr. Talon. You have your normal move speed, so 6 squares.
Just right there beside that.
Perfect.
There we go.
Green gauge.
Well, Green Gage, being the paranoid person he is usually has his bow by the ready. I don't know if that's okay to ready his bow for anything that might
I mean, you can
come at him.
you can be carrying it, but you definitely don't have a readied action. You're like actively moving through the jungle.
Yeah, that's fine. And he goes 40 feet now, so that's 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beside Chad. And I didn't plan that. And he's also gonna do a perception check and that's with a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't notice anything super out of the ordinary. There's lots of movement in the jungle, but there's always lots of movement in the jungle. Nothing that would set you on alarm.
Okay, that's my turn.
Mr. Daniels.
Just keep walking.
Go for it.
Be the bait.
25. Yeah. Sorry, 25, 30 to there.
Alrighty. Chad.
God damn it, wait, I'm tired. Wait for me. And he's like just dragging his blade 5, 10, 15 next to Azaka. His arm is too heavy.
Perfect.
He's gonna dash, trying to keep up with Frid.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. Can you slow down?
Alcor.
Fuck, well, good luck to me. I guess I'll dash because these guys are peeling away from me and I'm fucking exhausted here.
The old man's gonna beat me.
So that's my action and movement. Bonus,
Alright.
I have no reason to use anything, so that would be it.
Got it. Zaka, 5, 10, 15, 20, 29, 30. Talon.
I'm going to do the same and move up. Just keep walking forward and joining.
Alrighty.
25, 30. I'm just going to stay at the front with these guys. Hello. How you guys doing?
How are you so fast?
Awesome. Green gauge.
Hello.
Okay, so Green Gauge sees that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. He wants to catch up, so he'll dash. 1, 2, 4, 6. I think that's how it works. Is that right?
Should be, yep. You can
Yeah,
move
okay.
12 spaces, yep.
Oh wait, no, I lost. I'm half. Yeah,
You're
that
not
works.
half. You're not half movement. No, you're good. Okay, I'm gonna roll some dice here.
Fireball.
Spicy.
I feel like a 3 is good.
Mr. Daniels. Come on, come on.
$30. I'm assuming this is the direction we're going, Pat. Like it's.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Get to there.
there.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Chad.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's with a dash. He's like hustling, trying to keep up. That's it.
Mr. Alcor.
Same thing. Um, that be it. That's with a dash.
Okay. And we're moving on to Azaka. You're going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Talon.
Same thing. 5, 10, 25, 30. This side of Fred. Hey, Fred. Still whistling away there?
Hey, Fred. Fucking
Sure.
Barney Rubble. Fred.
Fred.
Green Gauge.
Okay. Green gauge goes 1, 2, 3, 5. And that's his full movement without dashing. And he does another perception check
Okay.
because totally fails.
Damn.
Alrighty, we're back to Mr. Daniels. Go ahead, brother.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
All right.
35.
That's your turn.
Pat's like, fuck.
Chad.
I don't have any way to, like, I don't know.
5, 10, 15, 20,
I think
25.
this is too easy.
We're missing something for sure.
Yeah.
But there's no, like,
Yeah,
There's
we're on
no
the path.
reason to look, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason to get off the path. Yeah.
You guys are doing great. All done, Chad?
Yep.
Alcor?
Yep. 1 sec. 5,
Stay off the roads.
15, 20. Oh. Try to not go. There we go. Could I use a survival check to maybe if I see any birds or chipmunks or squirrels running by to slingshot one for future food?
Sure. Give me your daily hunting check now.
Sure. Might as well while we're just sitting around.
Yeah, you find a big hunk of chicken of the woods mushroom clinging to a log. And it's going to add three
Excellent.
units of food to your dash.
Okay.
I've added it for you. Good job.
Thank you.
Azaka. She's going off the board with Mr. Daniels. Talon.
Same. I'll keep moving forward. 5, 10, 20, 25. Oh, I'm off the board too.
Okay, you can just put yourself on the edge of the board.
Yep.
Engage.
And he's gonna go off the board too.
Okay, last chance for me. Come on. I need a 5 or a 6. Come on. Come on.
Don't do it. Don't you? I swear to God.
2. 3. No dice for me. Mr. Daniels is off. Chad.
Off.
Alcor.
I will also be off.
All right. That's the encounter, friends.
Boo.
The invisible, the ghost monkeys. The ghost monkeys could not recharge their psychic ability to use it on you again, and they will not attack without their psychic ability going off first. It is what it is.
Little fuckers.
Sounds spooky.
It's funny because we have no idea, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Probably for the best, huh?
I turned to the group and I'm like, did that last like 100 feet feel real weird to you guys? Like for no reason at all?
Everything felt just fine.
Chad's sweating balls. What?
I wanted to go mushroom picking, but seemed a bit creepy back there.
All right, we are back to the map. That was my daytime encounter roll. I need a nighttime encounter roll. I'm out of rolls, and Talon needs to give me an encounter roll. D20, buddy.
D20.
D20. No encounter from Talon. No nighttime encounter. So we're gonna do one more night, and then we're gonna arrive at Ataz Muhahaha.
Who comes up with these names?
I need water rolls. Who's getting water?
I'll get water.
I'll get water too.
I prefer to hunt.
Alcor already got food today. He added 3 units, so you're done, Alcor.
Okay.
I'll get water.
Okay, Talon, give me survival.
Back right in there. Survival. What?
No water from Talon.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So there's 3 of you left. Who wants to go for water? Who wants to go for food? Water is more important. You have none.
I'll
right
go for
now.
water.
All right, Green Gauge, go ahead, make a roll.
Oh, is it disadvantage?
It is disadvantage.
Well, I crit failed
Ooh.
anyway. That's a second crit fail.
Chad will go for water.
Hold on.
I
Yeah,
should have
that's not gonna
advantage
happen.
on it. I can.
Chad
That's a
does
fail.
not. Chad does not find water. Green Gauge
No.
does not find water. That
I-
means that Mr. Daniels is the only one left.
And I have advantage on it. Because of favorite train.
You do.
18.
You find 3 gallons of water, which is enough for 3 people to drink, which means 2 of you will be gaining levels of exhaustion from not drinking enough water.
Good.
I'm gonna just do this. Dan, who do you want to drink the water? Alcor is really bad, and Chad is bad. Talon and Green Gauge are tired.
I'll not. I won't drink water tonight. And
Okay.
I'll give my water to Alcor.
Oh, thank you, young handsome fella.
Okay, so 2 of you aren't drinking. Who are the 2 that aren't drinking?
I won't drink
Okay,
because
won't
I have
and,
PTSD.
and Dan
Yeah.
said he's not drinking, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so Green Gauge, you go up to level 2 exhaustion from not drinking. Frid, you go up
Okay.
to level 1 exhaustion from not drinking. I am going to take off the bug spray and the food. Down to 41 units of food. And we are down to 26 days of bug spray, I believe. And we are now resting because Gabe didn't roll us an evening encounter. I need watchers. The best watchers are Talon and Frid, and then either Chad or Green Gauge.
I'll watch.
I'll do a watch.
Okay.
I'm already gonna have exhaustion because I'm not drinking. So.
Right. But you might gain another one because you walked all day. So.
Right.
All right, so I've got Frid, Talon, and Green Gauge on watch. Let's start with Talon. You have a 25% chance plus 5 because you have level 1 exhaustion, so you have a 30% chance. Talon, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. You get to
Nice.
rest.
Yay.
Let's get it.
Talon, you can take a long rest and get rid of all of your exhaustion. Alcor, big roll starting here, buddy. You're getting a full rest. That's 25, and then you get an additional 15 for your 3 levels, so you're up to 40% chance.
40.
High or low?
I'm gonna just stick with high. I've been going all day on high, even though I've been getting low. And I got it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
Alcor, remove all of your exhaustion and please take a long rest.
Okay.
Chad, you are not watching, so you're at 25 and you have 2 levels, so 35.
Low.
Got it.
Nice.
You guys are starting to sleep in the jungle a little better. So take a rest and remove all of your exhaustion. Frid, you have 20 because you're watching, 10 because you're a ranger is 30, and 1 level exhaustion is 35. High or low?
Yeah.
You got it. Ho, look at everyone resting. Green Gauge, can you get your rest? You are at 20% plus
You can
2
do it.
levels.
You can do it. You can do it.
30%. High or low?
Low.
Do it. Do it.
Hey, let's go. No way, dude.
Everybody sleeps.
Oh
Hey.
shit.
Yeah, everybody. Isn't that a song?
A dragon lands at your camp.
Yeah.
It is now. Okay, we are on the final day of the trip to Ataz Muahaha. I need encounter rules from Forest. Give me a d20 roll for the daytime. That's a 1.
It is a 1.
That is a 1, which means no encounter. No daytime encounter. I need, who hasn't done an encounter roll yet today? Francine, give me a nighttime encounter.
D20? Yeah.
D20.
Hey.
That is an encounter.
Oh.
That is an
That's
encounter.
interesting. That's against
And it's a nighttime encounter, so I'm just gonna say that encounter is a Taz Muahaha. So Francine, move the token to down 1 to the Taz Muahaha, and then I am going to take away your rations for the day and your bug spray for the day, and we need to roll for water. Who's finding water?
Let me start because I've got a pretty good chance of success.
Okay, Dan can start.
So I'll do my survival at advantage, so 16.
Okay, so you find 3 gallons of water. Who else wants to go for water?
Well, that's still not enough for everyone.
No, you need 5.
Chad will. He's got decent survival.
Okay, go ahead, Chad.
Not tonight, though.
No water from Chad. Who wants to go for water?
I'll do
Green
it.
Gauge, go for it.
Oh, come on.
No water for Green Gauge. Alcor?
Yeah.
Alan?
Alcor.
Okay, Alcor first.
Oh, we got it.
You find 4 gallons of water, enough for everyone. Everyone's drinking. And you've got an extra gallon left over, so I'll annotate that. 1, great. You only have to find 4 tomorrow. The food is off. Everyone's setting up camp. We don't need to set up camp. You guys get the Ataz Muahaha. I will give you a little readout of it. I'll get you on the map, and then we will call the game there for the night. Let me just see if I already have your tokens there. I might.
Any experience for finding a Taz Muahaha?
You didn't find it. It was given to you.
And then we found it.
No,
we didn't lose it.
Zaka took you to it.
It's not lost anymore.
It's right there, man.
Okay, I just gotta save this. Stand by. I'm gonna get you on the map and then give you a little readout here. I don't know why I fucking put all that red and purple bullshit like an idiot. Save settings. Fred Daniels. Save settings. Green gauge was set to purple for some reason. Save settings. Okay, there's all of you. I'm gonna go there. Control C. Ataz Muhahaha. Paste. I'm going to put all of you right here because it's going to give you. I hate it when it does that. That's so fucking annoying. The fuck. Control Z. I need green gauge is the one that got missed. Green gauge. Copy. Back. Taz. And pasting green gauge. Okay, cool. So you guys are gonna come here now. So everyone should be able to see the top left-hand corner of this map. This is the way dynamic lighting is set up. This
Yep.
shows you the art of what the bridge looks like.
I don't like how there's a giant hole on the right side.
I don't like how there's a big ass dinosaur underneath.
That's Butterbean.
There is a
Regisaur, though.
yeah. And the readout is locations in Chult. The land of Chult. Locations of Chult. Atazmu ha ha ha. Atazmu ha 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 is local Chultan for the Laughing Gorge. It's a gaping chasm crossed by an ancient stone span called the Monkey Bridge. The structure got its name from the monkeys that perch on its walls and hang by their tails from its underside. The monkeys are a mix of living monkeys and ancient carvings that are part of the bridge. Most of the carvings have been damaged by time, but the skilled artistry remains apparent. I'm going to now move your tokens to the map so that you can get an actual. Why the fuck is it doing that? I hate it.
What's it doing?
Just glitches and I can't grab everything.
Muhahaha.
I can get rid of the Sioux monster.
Oh, nice.
Get rid of token settings. A stone shrine stands at the midpoint of the bridge. You guys can hear chattering of monkeys all over the place, coming from under the bridge, around the bridge. The wind is fairly calm. There is a creek at the bottom of the bridge, which is pretty far down. A stone shrine stands at the midpoint of the bridge. It consists of an imposing statue of a Chultan warrior wearing a war mask, hunkered down like a panther and ready to pounce. Like the monkeys elsewhere on the bridge, the carving is highly stylized. Bright gems flash in its eye sockets. You can also see that a human skeleton lies crumpled near the statue's feet. Several of its bones are obviously broken, but it's impossible to tell whether these injuries happened while the person was alive or if they were caused by scavengers after its death. Yeah, so that's where we are for the beginning of next session.
Shoot it with my bow and arrow.
You guys can send me your MBPs, please. A lot of RP this game, some jungle crawling. There would have been a little fight, but the Sioux monsters couldn't work up the courage. They tried.
tough, really, though.
What's tough?
Pick an MVP because it was a lot of just discussion.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone.
Okay. You, I got you. I've got you. Who won last time?
I did, Chad.
Oh.
Okay. So no voting for Chad. Okay, got needed Corey and Gabe still. Okay, got you, Gabe.
I didn't know what I was doing. Sorry.
All good, my brother. All right, we got our answer. The first vote goes to Fred. And it says Fred's RP work with Liara was funny. Good job. The second vote goes to Fred. And it says Fred for communicating with the pirates and Liara. The third vote goes to Talon for not giving in to peer pressure to ditch the mask for whatever fucked up reason. Talon needs the mask, so I dig it.
I like that. It's good.
Whatever fucked up reason. So we can let our whole party die over it.
Yeah, well.
The next vote goes to what the fuck?
That's a new party member.
Frid for RPing on Rock Vibrator. Cool. And then the last vote goes to Fred for stepping in and helping us make a decision. So Fred is tonight's MVP, and he will be getting. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. I need to see this. He will be getting 345 experience points.
Great. Good job,
Alright.
buddy.
345.
How
So
much?
close
Wait,
to
is
it.
that like the exact amount that I need? 55.
Actually, 344 experience points.
Oh, that's brutal.
You had to say something.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, take one away here.
345. 345, Dan. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
That would be funny though.
Ah! Ultimate blue balls.
Ultimate cruelty there.
Yeah, fuck.
And I am going to.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I am going to award 45 experience points to Talon for second place.
Oh, thanks.
45.
445.
Yeah, so next game is the 12th. So a week from tomorrow, and we'll start at Ataz Muhahaha. I'm going to see if Mr. Lockwood is available to join us.
that's the
Good night,
12th, right?
guys. I love you long time. What's that?
That's the 12th?
12th, yeah.
Okay. Put it in my calendar.
Good night, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.